I'm so close! And that's when we present the affidavit.
Yep.
Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. He told us everything he saw. He told us about the man you checked in with. He told us who he was. Now I'm getting somewhere. Let's push her hard.
Okay.
This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this photo to the press.
What?
Even though he should be a witness to murder, this man is in hiding. I'm sure the press would have a field day with this reputation.
Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fists in the air?
Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss.
Give me 1 second, I need to turn this down.
Red White, the president of the Information Gathering Conglomerate Blue Corp.
Red, white? Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you can call him a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder?
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corps is located? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Discarded the bellboy's affidavit. Cool. Let's go to Blue Corp.
Alright.
September 7th, Blue Corp Incorporated, CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor?
Welcome! Please finish me with the title of your Patriot personage.
What
Sorry.
the?
Your name! What's your name? I was just inarguably asking the title that you go by.
Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably?
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantic vocabulary.
What is this guy's problem?
I'm Red White, CEO of the Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business deals bring me into contact with the elites of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged.
What a fruitcake!
Let's me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of the law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Ips, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. We'll talk about Blue Corp.
Alright.
What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue.
You don't say.
I, Red White of Blue Corp, as the founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you asked? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fanta blue stick, is it not?
This guy's vocabulary is so
God.
flamboyant. Let's talk about the night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom paid attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
That's what my mom says. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
It raises a good question, actually. Why didn't prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for amusement.
Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corps, is she not?
Correct. She was my secretary. What a shock it was to hear what she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as a part of her duties. But, I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she would do this.
It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. All
Why
right,
am I not surprised that Miss May is his secretary?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah. That painting. There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting?
No idea. I forgot.
Lies. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today?
Mr. Wrong, was it right?
Ooh. Right.
Har har.
It appears you not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer?
Oh, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada.
Dude, you're like...
Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody Burger.
You're hurting my feelings right now? What? Ugh. He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my expositions. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You can come here from Grody Burgers, I presume? You can.
Mr. Grossberg's, yes.
Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps, then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss.
Oh, jeez.
What a jerk.
Charming gentleman.
Let's move to Grossberg's.
Okay.
Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat?
Jumping Jehoshaphat's. Oh, you.
What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Talk. Let's talk about today's trial. So you came to see the trial?
Yes I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
Okay, the refusal? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled by something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. Let's talk about Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging here the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. Your lovers.
I knew it!
Oh my god. Should it be...
Who needs April May when you have Marvin Grossberg?
Yes.
Totally. There's so much to grab onto. Should we say that he's blackmailing, or...
I say blackmailing.
Yeah, probably blackmailing. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail?
A gulp.
I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corps is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
Oh, jeez. 15 years?
All because of the DO6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of these photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White would be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
Huh, get it?
Har har.
The DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Fey.
Do they all just start with M's? Faye?
Indeed, she was Mia's mother.
Ah.
She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
A reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Cool. Let's head over to Faye and Company.
Alright.
1 second. It's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Examine. Examine the shelf.
Alright.
All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at?
You want to just start beginning?
Yeah, sure. Files A through I. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F, Misty Fey. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, let's read it.
Am I gonna have to read this?
Do you want to read it?
Nah.
How about your friend? You can be Ghost Mia.
Go for it, stalker. Be the ghost. Okay, I guess I'll read it. I have tarnished the Fey name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who have made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the ESP that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and corrosion. His name is...
The record stops here. So, Mia knew Grossberg. Duh, didn't they work together? Examine the desk. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. No.
Why don't we go look at the other files?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. Okay. J through S. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Skim it. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here at the end is S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. That's weird grammar. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Oh, wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Oh, great. Alright, examine... shall I check? Yeah, check them. T through Z.
Alright.
T, U, I know, W, White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Okay, I think that's enough.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops, I accidentally left the thing. Okay. Alright, let's go. Where should we go?
Let's go to Blue Court.
Blue Corp.
Oh, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer,
Kento, your mic.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay.
I really have to repeat myself. I really hate to. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. Let's present the newspaper clippings. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Beep.
Secretary's office. Hello.
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. What should we go for? You're wrong?
You're right.
You're right, you're wrong. No, we can't give in to his crap. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White.
Excuse me?
What I should be doing now is going after you.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it!
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please contact me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello? Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see? And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why no? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? Oh, don't wait. Executioner, the hatchet man, liquidator, the killer, man.
What?
Mr. White, this isn't another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in the position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You're a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent.
I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts. Harry Butts.
Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name's Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
What even?
What just happened?
What? September 8th at 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. I can't believe it.